Hello. This is called the Alfonso Texidor Arcade. 1. He was a smile directed at your eyes before surveillance cameras took over the street. He was meat in the old sense of that word, and his real me was, if you ever heard him read an Afro-Puerto Cubano poem where the meat of it was a relentless rhythmic beat that was all over anywhere, straight-talking street was what he lived to propaganda dance on, and direct that smile out of the sundown skin of a face under that iconic fedora and cane, whether here at La Boheme or at the MCC or along the Valencia corridor before it became awash in the terrorism of Silicon. 2. He was ubiquitously La Mission Barrio, at the corner of, in the alley, or at a party where he'd be passing up or browsing a rack of jackets in Goodwill, or sounding a poem at Bookwork, singing as we did together upstairs for the homeless in the luggage store. At times he'd read the same poem, not his, but Vallejo's, or a South African's, at reading after reading to make a point his audience didn't entirely get. But no matter, it was Alfonso who brought with him everything from El Fanguito outside San Juan, shacks and plank walkways, where all bees zoo in Campos of Puerto Rico and the Bronx, where no doubt he learned how for 35 years to jibe me about my commie existence. Being a proud anarcho-nihilist, which to me, in this open-air prison, was nothing but a lover of schmoogadoo. Not about to do much of anything when it came to the screws being tightened by the screws, and fat shits were real threatened with losing their sacks of filthy lucre. But for all that, Alfonso was always set to organize or be organized by me or other campos citywide and stir the pot of class war lentils. He was dappling always everywhere and simultaneously on 16th and 24th Streets, even over on Lombard Street in North Beach for a spell where he lived with Kali. Then a couple of years later, he's getting hitched with Sarah Powell and Donnie Payne in La Mission. He couldn't stay away from. It was over in a month's time. He couldn't, she wouldn't. The cafe chairs were waiting, and so was long-time beloved Eleanor Reardon, who'd be his loving consort for the last years of his jovial roll-along life through the barrio streets.
Bravo!
Oh, great Taino, Guerrillero, Barabam Porabayo, Lolita's brother, Elizam's and Silen's too, with all the compañeros in the choke-held glottis, breaking out, singing out our resistance. Into this memorial stanza comes Victor and Anders Cruz, welcoming you home, hermano. And from there to here, right here at these tables in La Boheme, a corona raised to your corona by Compa John Ross. For Puerto Rico, Nicaragua, Guatemala, and El Salvador, Mexico, Ecuador, and Haiti, Chile, Venezuela, and all lands in motion against the imperial empire of evil. Each sends a delegate to your memorial today, Alfonso, and all crowned with fedoras tip them in the direction of your spirit, thanking you, compañero, for above all, keeping alive, as you always inevitably will, La Misión de San Francisco, Alfonso Texidor presents.